Guys, it is Sunday morning and I just closed last week's vlog because I forgot last night. Oops. Bob is off at the gym. I did a couple of chores. I've had my coffee. I've had my breakfast. I've got my super greens and I guess I should get up and take a shower. We need to run to the hardware store and pick up a bunch of mulch, like 20 bags, put it in the garage. And then before we put it out, Bob's got to work on the lighting in the front yard because some of the lights aren't working and we don't know what's wrong. So there's that. Anyway, coming up this week is just going to be, I need to do some altering on some new clothes I've bought myself. I need to go through a couple of drawers of clothes in my closet of things I'm not wearing anymore. Or that don't suit anymore. And we need to do some more planning on an upcoming vacation because some things have changed in that regard. And so we need to do some rethinking, maybe change some plane flights. That's going to be interesting. And it's going to be good. When we were visiting my dad yesterday, I came home with a bag full of wooden baby toys, including a cute little wooden wagon full of blocks, which is just adorable. A puzzle that when you lift up the pieces and then put them back, it makes the animal noise that's on the puzzle piece, which was funny because on the way home, the pieces kept moving and then going back. And so then we thought there were frogs in the back seat, of the truck. It was hilarious. Anyway, it's very cute. Little mister's going to have fun with that. And anyway. Okay, I've got a list of chores I've got to do, laundry, but I'm waiting for an order from Walmart that I placed to come today with a few more linen pants in it. And I'm going to wash all of them and then hem all of them this week. Because I'm a little short, so there's that. All right, but I don't want to make pants. So, all right, that's it for the minute, I think. I can't think of anything else. I'm going to watch a little bit more YouTube and then I'm going to go take a shower. I'll be back. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, April 28th. It is lunchtime. It's lunchtime. It just turned noon. It's been a good day so far. I started out, of course, by giving myself a little bit of a haircut. Yes, I do occasionally just cut my own hair. When the front gets too long, then it just lies straight and it doesn't want to curl up at all, and so then I know it's time. So anyway, and I'm looking for somebody who can trim an old lady's hair like mine and not want to chop it all off. So anyway, if you're in the Portland, Oregon area and you know a person, leave it down in the comments below. Anyway, I already fixed a dress that I thrifted at the thrift store. It needed a couple of things done to it to be wearable for me. Did that already. Hemmed one of 6 pairs of pants. So I've got 5 more to do, but they're all in the laundry in various stages of drying. But the one pair is already hemmed. I've got some things that I've pulled out of my wardrobe and put in the closet up here to do something with at some point. I don't think I want to donate them, but we'll see. They can just live in the closet for the moment. I did I caught up in daily drawings. I was a little bit behind because we did a bunch of family stuff over the last few days. I filmed this week's Patreon video. I haven't edited anything yet, but I need to do that, and I will today. First, I'm gonna go have lunch. I made really good progress on my white sweater last night, so I'll be working on that at some point today again. And I think that's it for the minute. All right, I'll be back. Okay, it took a little bit and some updates for that thing, but we've got the telephone and the computer speaking nicely to each other. Got the video clips downloaded, finally, and the first one is rendering. I've got one more to do. But that was nearly a nightmare. Oh my God. All right, I'll be back. So Bob is off to the hardware store. It's the end of the day on Monday. One of the 3 lights we bought is the wrong voltage. So he's going, I think that's the term. Anyway, so he's going to go return it and exchange it for something else. And he also is going to need some wiring and some weatherproof connectors, odds and ends, so that when he has time during the week or this coming weekend, he can fix the lights and we can get the rest of the bark out. Now, our neighbor came by today and he said, what kind of bark did you guys put out? That's looking really good. What are you doing? Because we'll match, because the two front yards touch each other. So he went out and got the same kind of bark, and he's already done his. Well, he didn't have to do any lighting or anything, but he's already done his. So yay for him. We also met one of our new neighbors, which is great. And he told us that he heard the house opposite us on the other end of the street that's been empty for I think about a year is actually going up for sale soon. So that ought to be interesting. I got everything I needed to get done today, and made good progress on my sweater there. Attached my third skein of yarn, and it's coming out really well. I have 5 more pair of pants to hem, but they need to dry first. So that'll be Wednesday's project. I think right now, I'm gonna just make myself some dinner. I'm not super hungry, which is normal for me for dinner time. So I think it's broth and bread, maybe. We'll see. I'll be back. Good morning, guys. It is 9 a.m. Wednesday, April 30th. In case you can't hear my clock chiming in the background. So anyway, I've spoken many times here on the channel about the fact that I have an anxiety disorder, and I also have depression, FYI. For me, I know when it's kicking in when I don't want to leave the house. Like that's like the ultimate thing for me. I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to do people. I want to just sit in a chair with my coffee and not move. It's hard to fight that. So anyway, I am fighting it today. I had my coffee. I did give myself some grace and have some quiet time in my favorite chair in my front room. Watched some YouTube, drank my coffee, just relaxed and chilled. I'm gonna make my super greens drink in a minute, and then we're gonna take it and go out. I do have some errands I need to run. I also have some things I want to do. We're gonna take it slow. We're gonna take it easy. We may go by Joann's if they're still open one more time. I am looking for fabric for an upcoming project. Are they gonna have it? Probably not, but we might go look around. And then we'll come back. And besides chores to do today, I have 5 more pair of pants to hem. So that's a thing. I also am going to have to clean out closet drawers and stuff again, because that's also a thing. But yeah, one step at a time, baby steps. I'm not going to push myself. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. It is what it is, and we're all good. All right. Deep breath. Let's go. Yeah, the hair's up because I'm hot now. We got our errands done. I did find a few clothing items I've been looking for, and they were on sale, particular brands and sizes of things. And I even stopped at Goodwill and I found a sundress, which is a sundress. I'm not super excited about it, but it'll make the cutest skirt, and it'll fit really well for with what I'm calling my travel capsule wardrobe going forward. So it'll be really good. So anyway, that's done. I did a little clothing purge. That's done. Did the errands. That's done. Dog food was on sale. We're doing more dog sitting. So I got that. And I still need to hem the pants. Haven't done that yet. I do have a bunch of stuff in the laundry before I can alter anything. I did happen to go by Joann's. Didn't think they'd have anything what I was looking for. I am thinking about making a sundress, shift dress out of some cotton, inspired by something I saw on Pinterest. I didn't think I'd find a pattern or fabric. I found both. The pattern isn't exactly, but it'll work. And that'll be probably an upcoming video. Right now I'm going to put all the chairs and stuff up so that we can run little Miss Hazel, our robot vacuum, back there, and make some lunch and go upstairs. Okay. I'll be back. You will hear the gardener outside, but good news is today my one creative chore that I need to do today is done. I hemmed all 6 pairs of pants. Okay, now to find a place in my closet to put them. Then do today's daily drawing, and maybe yesterday's because I don't remember if I did it, and close out that drawing book because I think today's the last day, April, and then work on my knitting. So, all right, I'll be back. Yes, I'm gonna go for a walk by myself. I'm feeling good today. This is the first day I can honestly tell you that in good conscience in a really long time. Me starting a notebook with sort of a to-do list, but I'm gonna call it goals, weekly goals, has really helped a lot. And it's helped me stay focused and be creative, get the things done that week that I want to get done that week. This week has been a super successful one. Besides getting all those pants fixed, I purged 2 bags of clothes from my closet. Things that I haven't worn in a long time, or that I made or thrifted and that just aren't suiting me anymore. And they're all gone. They're going away. So anyway, we're going to enjoy the beautiful blue skies and temperatures here. It's in the high 60s. And the fresh air. I did bring some water just in case. I was debating about which route to take. I still don't know. I might take part of the path. I might go down to the book box. I don't know. We're going to go on a little adventure and find out. I'll be back. Yesterday was babysitting day. I'm not sure if I vlogged at all. But I had a great time with the grandson, so there's that. And I've been doing my daily drawings, but I haven't been great about posting them to social media, so I need to be better about that. I have walked for 3 days in a row as of yesterday, which is the first time that's happened since we got COVID like almost 2 years ago. So yay. I'm headed out this morning to get some stuff for dinner tonight. There was something else I was going to say, and I don't remember what it is now. This is one of the little linen dresses I thrifted recently. Super comfortable. So I'm wearing that today. It's supposed to be in the low 70s. So yay. And that's it for the minute. It is the end of the day on Friday. It's just me and Bob and my cousin Danny for dinner, which is fine. And we decided after we ate some tacos to go out for a walk, which sounds like a plan to me. So we're doing that, kind of showing Danny the neighborhood. And we're gonna head back now, have some dessert in a few minutes. We do have Little Miss Crazy Pants for the weekend. She's already been...
Nice and cool out. It's in the 60s, I think. Probably.
Yeah, it's in the like high 60s.
I think so.
It was like 71 or something today. So yeah, it's nice. We do have some gray clouds coming in, so you know, probably rain, but it's Oregon, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. So anyway, we're gonna go do that. Check the book box on my way because the girl loves books, and then go home. And I need some iced coffee. I'll be back. I would say good morning, but it's after lunch. It is Saturday, April 3rd, I think. My cousin Danny is staying basically for the weekend. He's coming in and out. And so he was here this morning and we had coffee and everything. And then he went out to go do a couple of things. We went grocery shopping. We had a meeting with some finance people and got all that done. And then came home and I'm just catching up on stuff around the house. And Bob is outside working on the yard lights in the front yard. Danny's coming and he's going to stay again tonight. I'm hoping when he comes, he can help Bob with the bark so I don't have to help. Because, yeah. Anyway, we're going to do today's daily drawing. I'm actually going to talk you through this journal, and I am enjoying using my fountain pens and then blending the ink before it dries with a water brush. However, the old journals I was using them out of, and they aren't selling them on Amazon anymore for the moment. Now, I could make some out of paper that I know will work for me using these. But I have a bunch of these other journals, and it's thin like writing paper. It's not meant for this, and that's okay. I still want to stick with the black and white or black and gray and on my drawings for right now. But I need to use these up. So I think we're going to switch it up a little bit, and we're going to introduce, instead of spreading this with water, which doesn't work, we're going to use a fountain pen and then spread it with a brush pen. So this is a gray, helps if I put these on, Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen. This is Warm Gray 3, number 272. This is my preferred gray when I'm working on drawings. So we'll be using either these two together or these two together. So going forward. Anyway, I'll show you why. Hold on. Okay, so this was the one that I did on the first. Yes, I'm a couple days behind. So I did try to blend the ink with the brush pen, but it just blurred it. It didn't blend it like it was doing. So yeah, that's okay. And then it just bled right through. The ink didn't move on the paper the way I wanted it to, basically. And I kind of knew that would happen. I suspected anyway, so I did try it on day one, but going forward, we're just not going to bother. So anyway, I'm going to catch up on my daily drawings now, and I am going to get back to my knitting. I'm trying to make progress on my sweater that I'm knitting at the moment this weekend. That's my goal this weekend. So cross your fingers. All right, I'll be back. Well, that would be why it doesn't want to work. She's empty. Guess I better put a new one in there. Yeah.
I'm going to place the lights in these locations. You want to take a look and see if it's okay?
Yeah, hang on 1 second. we're all caught up now, and as you saw, I took the empty ink cartridge out of the pen, put a new one in, and I put the old one in this little bottle of water because there's always some ink left. And when I want to distress a piece of paper, this is like the perfect thing. So whether it's my printer ink or ink cartridges for my pens, I always dissolve them in water before I get rid of them and throw them away to get every last little bit of ink out of there so I can reuse it. It's just a me thing. Anyway, I couldn't figure out what I did with my old bottle, so I just use this one. That works for now. Oh, now that I said that, here it is, right here. That's okay. Now I have two. All right. That's it for the minute. I am going to go downstairs and get some knitting done. I think we're just going to relax tonight and watch movies or something. Once the yard work is done, I've got to get some pictures of these two and catch up on my daily social media posts. And I think that's it for the minute. I have to close the vlog, but we'll do that later. I'll be back. Hey guys, it is the end of the day on Saturday, April 3rd. Pretty sure it's the 3rd. And my cousin came over and he gave us a hand this afternoon with laying down some bark in the front yard and fixing some landscape lighting. Of course, we fixed one problem and found another one, so yeah. Tomorrow's Sunday, so it's tomorrow's problem. Anyway, we got our chores done. I got my daily drawings done. I will get them posted to social media later tonight. I've been working on this, which is let's see, the Perfect Knit T-shirt by Caitlin Bartold. It's this right here. I will try to, I'll put a link to her website down below. Now it is originally knit with Lion Brand Kobu yarn. That's not what I'm using. I'm not a fan of that yarn. I was able to get the right gauge with Bamboo Tiffle from Hobby Lobby, and this is a cotton and viscose yarn, viscose from bamboo yarn, so 50-50 blend, and I like the way it feels better than the Kobu yarn. I know everybody doesn't like Hobby Lobby, and I like making things with cotton, but wearables for me have to be a cotton blend or they're too heavy, and I don't like that there's not enough stretch and all that stuff. So they were the only ones who had an affordable one in the blend that I wanted that had the right feel. My favorite's Noro, of course, you know, cotton silk blend, cotton silk merino. I mean, but their yarn's really expensive, and it just, number one, wasn't in the budget. Number two, nobody around me carries it, and I didn't want to mail order it. So anyway, I'm learning a lot of new skills with this pattern. I've already learned how to do raglans both in knit and crochet. This is a raglan short sleeve t-shirt, but I still learned a lot because this is a different kind of yarn than I usually knit with, and so far so good. I did the increases wrong the first time, so I had to frog it and do it again. More importantly, today I learned how to do a 6-stitch I-cord bind off. You guys, this is so pretty of a bind off. Like, how come I didn't know how to do this before? I don't know, but I really like it. I'm pretty pleased. And I think I'll be doing this one again on something else. This is really nice. There's a little bit of unevenness with the stitches and things, but that's just because it hasn't been blocked yet or anything. And overall, it's pretty good, so I'm not too super worried. But I've been working on that this afternoon while the guys were moving bark bags around and stuff. I helped a little bit, but very little. I mean, let's be honest, I can't lift bark bags. It's just not a thing. This next week's going to be kind of a busy, hectic week. There's a lot going on, including counseling. And our plumbers who fixed our water main leak, to get a discount on that, we signed up for their annual plumbing inspection thing. And yes, it was cheaper to sign up for that than it was to pay the full bill. But those kind of things stress me out. And I don't think there's anything wrong, but yeah, so they're coming the same day as counseling. That's going to be a fun day. So anyway, I'm going to work what I can in when I can. Bob and I do have an upcoming time off, just a couple of days, and I'm looking forward to that. But in the meantime, there's a lot of stuff going on. I have some people I'm close to that are, one in particular that's going through a tough time. I'm not going to go any further with that for privacy's sake, but they sure could use some good thoughts and well wishes. So if you can send some positive energy their way, that would be great. And yeah, I'm doing what I can. Mostly I'm working on the knitting. And honestly, the knitting is, you have to focus and you have to concentrate. And for me, when I am feeling depressed and anxious, this helps because I have to get out of here and into here. And that actually helps a lot. And thank God for all of you other creatives on YouTube, because I can look up how to do this bind off, because the one thing about this pattern is it just literally, I love the pattern, don't get me wrong. She did a great job on it. The math on it is fabulous. The instructions are good, except it just says, bind off using 6-stitch I-cord bind off, but there's no instructions on how to do that. So I did find a couple of printed references of things I already had in my stash and a video, because even with the printed references, I didn't really understand. But I found a really good video for how to do it. I will link it down below for all of you. I like a ribbed bind off. I like some of the crochet ones, but this one, I really like this one. This is nice. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it for this week. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, please do leave them down below. I do have a Patreon. It's only, I think, $2 a month, $1 a month, something like that. It's cheap. And I do post monthly inspiration word lists for art. And this year we do have a weekly inspiration card project that not only do you have access to the inspiration cards, but I do a weekly video for Patreon showing a journal page I've made inspired by the cards. And yeah, so that link is down in the video description. And other ways to support the free content, the links are down there. So please do go and check that out. And give it a like, share, and subscribe, if you would. If I can squeeze doing anything creative into my schedule, you can into yours. I know you can. It does help if it's something that's portable, that you can carry with you. So while things like diamond painting look interesting, even to me, I can't take it with me. So it's something that I have to only do here. So that's not going to work. But needlework, embroidery, art journaling in some respects is things you can take with you. So it's, grab the bag, take it with you. So what if you're doing art in public? I have people, they're, oh, that's so cool. I haven't seen anybody do that in a long time. Oh, that's really great. How'd you learn how to do that? Then I share with them, it starts a whole conversation, and you encourage others to do the same. So if I can do it, you should do it. All right. That's it for today. Don't forget to go out and have a good day. Do something nice for yourself because you deserve it. And I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.